Hi, hello, welcome to my Algebra for Beginner course. Now in the last episodes, we discussed all about expressions with exponents and radicals. Now is the time for us to step the level a little bit. We try to solve systems of equation that involves not only algebraic expressions, but also radicals and exponents. And I have prompted ChatGPT to give us a simple problem of a system of equation that involves exponents and radicals. Now, for example, we try to solve, and again, let me write it first, systems of equations involving, okay, it involves radicals and exponents. Okay, so we try to write the first equation. So the first equation is x squared plus y equals 13. So as you can see, the x here is raised to the power of 2. So it's essentially raised to an exponent. The exponent here is 2. And the second equation is x plus the square root of y equals 5. So this involves a radical because there's a square root for the y. Now the thing is, we can solve this to ordinary substitution method. Substitution method. Just like as we solved a linear or a systems of linear equation using the substitution method, we could also apply it here. Now let me try to show you. Now the first step is, let's try to transfer x to the other side. So this one, okay. So we have the square root of y equals 5 minus x. Effectively, our target is to eliminate the radical first. It's hard to manipulate expressions that involves radicals. So in order for us to do that, probably we square both sides. So we square both sides. So this effectively eliminates the square root. So we have 5 minus x squared. Quantity 5 minus x raised to 2. Now the thing is, we already have an expression for y, and we can plug that back here in this expression, the first equation, x squared plus y equals 13. All we need to do is to plug in the value of y that we have extracted, that is quantity 5 minus x raised to 2. So all we need to do now is, from equation 1, we have x squared plus, again, our y, we have to put it inside, so that's 5 minus x squared equals 13. So effectively, we have plugged in the value 5 minus x, and it's raised to 2. We substitute that for y. Now why are we doing that? Well, the thing is, this reduces now to only one variable in terms of x. So we can solve it already. So the first thing is x squared plus, we have to square a binomial. So the formula now, probably you know the pattern already. So we need to square it. So we need to square both of the terms, and in the middle term we have to multiply by 2. So that's 2 multiplied by 5 times negative 1. So it gives you negative 10x, okay, equals 13. So that's quite easy to handle now. It's just a expression that involves a quadratic equation. So we combine the like terms, x squared, so it becomes 2x squared minus 10x, and this becomes positive 25 minus 13 equals 0. So it it looks familiar now. It's somewhat a quadratic equation, and it's true. It's truly a quadratic equation. So this one is 25 minus 13 will give you positive 12 equals 0. So all we need to do now is to further simplify, divide everything by, or multiply, divide everything by 2 or multiply it by 1/2, so that the term is further reduced to x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Now, just like in the other videos that we have seen, we can solve this through normal factoring, computing the square or quadratic formula. Now, in this case, it's relatively simple for us to do factoring, and it's the most efficient way to solve this equation. So we write x in both of the parentheses, and we think of a term such that if you multiply, the product becomes 6. The possible candidates are 3 and 2. How about for the middle terms? It has to add up to -5, so both of them has to be negative. So now we have the solutions. So our x, this has to be 0, and the other one has to be 0 also, in order for us to have 0 also in the right side, will yield 0 also. So here our solution is x equals 2 and x equals 3. Now, how about for the value of y? Okay, so y now, as we have solved before, this is equivalent to quantity 5 minus x squared. So we have 5 minus x, quantity 5 minus x raised to 2. So if my x is 2, then my y is equivalent to, that's 5 minus 2 raised to 2. So it's just simply 3 squared, or that is 9. Okay, so if my x is 3, so my y is, yes, you guessed it correctly, it is just 2 squared, giving you 4. So the solutions now, it's given in terms of ordered pair x and y. So our first ordered pair is 2 for the x, and the value of y is 9, and the other one is 3, and the value of y there is 4. So that's our solution. Now let's try to check if the solution is correct. Now the first thing that we have to do is try to see if it is the answer of ChatGPT. Yes, we are in unison with the answer. So the value of y is 9 and 4. Okay, so let's try to use one of the equations in order to verify the answer. Let's try to use x squared plus y equals 13. So let me write that. So we provide a check. So let's provide a check now. X squared plus y equals 13. So we utilize the first equation in order to verify the answers. So if my x for 2 and 9, the ordered pair 2 and 9, our x is 2. So we plug that in, so that's 2 squared plus, now value for y is 9, should be equivalent to 13. So it's correct. It's just 4 plus 9, and you'll see that that's indeed 13. So we have verified the first ordered pair. Now for the second ordered pair, that's 3 and 4. So again, let's write the equation. X squared plus y equals 13. Our x is 3, so we need to square that, and we need to add 4. Do we recover 13? Of course, It's simply 9 plus 4 equals 13, and that's true. So this is correct. So that's it. That's the solution. So our solutions are complete and it's verified. So we have the solutions 2, 9, and 3 and 4. So that's it. Now in the next videos, we will try to solve more equations involving radicals and exponents. But for now, that's all, and thank you.